What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. BTS, Microcosmos. This is another gift kind of for YouTube, just because we know like the Patreon. For the most part, some people can't get on there. Some people either can't afford it or it's not, it's not available in your region. So we just kind of keep doing what we can do to give you great content on here. But if you can get, excuse me, y'all, it's been a long night. If y'all can get the Patreon, go on there. We basically started the BTS journey from the beginning. So we're doing Rise of Bangtan as Run BTS episodes on there. We got all the earlier MVs all on there, and we plan on doing even more for the end of this month and going into the beginning of December. So like I said, this is really just a treat for YouTube, so enjoy it. If you can, join the Patreon family, and we still love our YouTube community.
Love you guys for supporting us as long as you have and continuing to stick with us. So we're going to keep putting out great content for you guys.
Yep. Other than that, let's jump into this.
저희의 작은 우주가 되신 여러분께 드리는 저의 마지막 노래입니다. 저의 마지막 커드입니다. 감사하고 정말 사랑합니다. Let's go. 네, 같이 불러주세요.
I'll try, Jimmy.
여러분 하늘 봐요. 열심히 부를게요. 다 같이.
Well, this fucking song be making me want to cry.
I was going to say, yeah. They had the aerial shot, too, of like all the lights in the sky and everything.
I can't wait till we go to a concert.
For real.
멋있죠? 사람들의 불빛들 어쩌지면 어두움과 외로움과 별처럼 다 우리 그냥 사라지지 마. Let us shine.
Here we go with the. I know the vibes already. Don't cry, Jimmy, because I'll cry too.
I don't know why that reminded me of the Longest Yard thing. It's like, if y'all cry, I'm going to cry too.
Cry too. Get that crowd, dog.
Notice the camera work too, like the spin around 360 kind of angles. Love that stage presence.
Oh. Come on, Jimmy. Everybody got tears in their eyes.
I was gonna say that little medium shot right there, mid shot.
Everybody's so teary-eyed.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, here we go, Kurt with the
high notes.
Shine dreams, smile.
Not the confetti.
I like the headband looks from everybody too.
I do, yeah.
I like headband BTS. We love you back.
It's a really nice way to close that out too. So
Yeah.
the I became we.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kurt. Every time like that song goes off, I told you I want to cry inside. And it's crazy because you can see how like emotional the song like gets them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we jump on everything, like I said, just a reminder that this is just a treat, y'all. We know I think we reacted to this kind of before, but for other exclusive content, just join the Patreon. But just to talk about like everything that we seen here on this clip was just. I really can't wait until we can go like to a concert and see them live.
Yeah, for sure.
Besides the fact, like, you know, if y'all follow us, we always talk about like fan chants. We talk about just the energy and stuff. Like sometimes at other like live performances, you can't really hear the crowd. I can only imagine how loud the crowd is for us to pick it up in their microphones.
Yeah.
They're special, man. Clearly, as far as like the vocals go and stuff, they have some of my favorite vocalists, just, you know, all time. Like not just, you know, like, you know, for SK. The rap line always does this thing. I love when they rap and JK or somebody harmonizes as well, like behind the rap vocals.
Same.
Just the energy they bring. Like sometimes you can be gifted as far as like the technical stuff when it comes to like singing, rapping, dancing, and everything else. But when your music transcends just like the lyrics and you can feel the vibe, energy coming off of like resonating off of like artists, it just brings like the music somewhere else. But I'm rambling. Kurt, how did you feel?
No,
about
I'm
that?
not rambling at all. I agree. And ironically, it just kind of like just the way you said that, it made me think of like the way people would say things like that about like Tupac or something like that. Like you could feel the emotion behind the words in a way that just like even if they said he wasn't like lyrically where certain other rappers were, you felt the emotion behind all the words. And I feel that here. And it's not to say anything about the actual lyrics or anything like that. It's just, you know, just something musically about when you feel the emotion behind the words that it allows you to go to that other place, you know, and everything like that. And I think it was really aided by the camera work too, just as far as like the aerial shots and just having like a collection of like songs called Microcosm or whatever, and just seeing how like, you know, people can have an impact on each other and everyone around them, you know, whether it's BTS with their brotherhood or the way they interact with Army or the way Army, you know, reciprocates that back to them. Mm-hmm. You see the camera work of just like these little micro lights in the sky, or on the ground rather, from the sky view. And you can just kind of get that like that subtext, and it just feels really like a cosmic kind of beautiful thing, in a sense of like you're one of many, but yet at the same part, what you're doing is so much bigger and bringing together such a unity that like it can only inspire more going forward. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, I mean, it's really poetic overall, and the emotion behind, you know, the words, again, the vocals were just amazing. That high note. I mean, yeah, it leaves you speechless, really.
Yeah, sometimes, like you said, with these reactions, you'll be lost for words with particular things.
Yeah.
Two things with them. one, you know, when something is good, well, even if something is not good, I tend to look at everything as art, whether it's film, music, or anything, because, you know, obviously, you know, they put that media out there for us to react to it and for us to, like, you know, see how subjective that art is for us. And the music is just like, you know, they have tracks that are just like masterpieces almost. Yeah. Where, like you said, the lyrics behind it'll be hard hitting. The MVs would be hard hitting. Literally, if I didn't see them doing the song and I had my eyes closed, the song sounds like someone is about to cry almost, like letting their shit off. Yeah. So I want to talk about that, and then just want to talk about like Army. We always talk about on our channel how, you know, we have like a lot of fandoms on here because we like a lot of groups. We used to kind of pay attention to like some of the negativity and just be like, why are people like that? But, you know, I stress on here all the time that like every fandom has like the toxic members. Army has to be some of the nicest people I've ever talked to like in my life. Just the support that they give BTS, the support that they give people who like, you know, are trying to learn about BTS or get into it. Anytime someone feels the need to break down something for us and take time out their life to send us 3 paragraphs, just, you know, to explain something, is just like really means a lot to us. And I mean the people who, you know, aren't kind of like mean about it. It was like, you know, for your information or, you know, actually. But the people who are actually like thoughtful and just be like, well, no, the misconception is this, and here goes, you know, this and a link. I've never met a fandom before, and I'm gonna just keep double downing on it every video that are so not just supportive of the artist, but supportive of just like the positive energy movement, you know what I mean? Just in general. BTS, Army, and everything around it just has a particular energy that's so captivating and it draws you in. And it's just like, you know, even tracks like this is just, it's hard to get me like teary-eyed and stuff, but when you hear things like that, it's just almost like, like trying to like, you know, wipe it off. So it's just, I had to get that little spill out.
Ironically, everything you were saying is, I think the first track I heard, or not, I don't want to say the first track I heard, but the track that rather kind of hit me the hardest in those elements was probably Born Singer. But everything you're saying about that is the way I felt about that track, hearing it. The passion behind the words, the way they connected with the crowd, you know, the teary eyes, you know, from everyone in the group. And, you know, it's just like, it takes a lot. I mean, you're performing in front of tens of thousands, you know, being seen by millions across the world. And you know, you're spilling like real truths and real emotions, real scars, you know, wounds, and you know, that's not easy.
But yeah, I'm a little lost for words. You got anything else you want to add to this?
I just like, it's just, I mean, we talk all the time on the channel about how BTS is essentially a genre now. Within and of themselves, just because of how much diversity they have in their catalog. Like, I don't know if I'd be at a show and I'd be like crying or cheering with them, or, you know, in like a really upbeat like rap kind of mood or anything like that. It just like they just hit on so many fronts that like I feel like you just live like a whole human experience almost.
Yeah, that's why I'm real hyped to want to go to one of the concerts too, just because you said the variety of music that they have is so diverse, where it's like, imagine them playing something like this, and then Ampa Man come on. You like, hold on, like wait, like it's
like,
just
I'm not ready.
Like y'all gotta gear me into all that, and then it's just that the last time I genuinely felt this way about like an artist might have been well, Drake is another matter, but like really I hearken them back like to Michael Jackson. I know you said that you didn't get into like his catalog as much as you would have liked to, but he's kind of one of those artists where if that might be the closest thing to him that I see, just because he can like kind of touch people when they were faint and had kind of like this energy. And like I said, BTS just has this really big energy where the only thing you want to do is support them, nurture them, and take care of them. It's almost like, you know, a delicate flower that's beautiful, and you like, man, I gotta water this, I gotta keep it away from all the elements and stuff, and just make sure it's taken care of.
It's ironically in the fact that you relate that to the conversations about Army is, you know, one of my favorite quotes about that is, you know, you have to nurture a seed a flower, all that stuff. But weeds grow naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do anything for a weed to grow or sprout up. So essentially, it's about removing that toxicity so it doesn't infect, your proverbial garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I sense a lot of that with Army and with BTS.
Yeah, and their relationship too. It's crazy. I forget the quote. You probably remembered it. What RM said, the whole "without your existence."
Yeah, if I can take your pain from 100 to a 99, like that's what or even a 98, 97.
It's just I have never. Well, yeah, I can say that. At least speaking from my opinion, I've never seen a group of artists maintain this level of respect for their supporters and fans throughout the years and still keep it from there. Like I said, and if you're an artist and year one, the respect and love that you have for your fans matches that same level of respect by like year 8, then that says a lot about you as a person. Like nothing really corrupted you. Money didn't corrupt you. Success didn't corrupt you. You're still trying to do your best to please the audiences.
Yeah, exactly. And you went from being young teens to young adults, and it's like, just the transition from being a child to, adulthood. I mean, the way they've, carried that weight of the world on their shoulders and, spread that kind of positivity when you bet it would have been really easy to get lost in the fame or get lost in, the emotional stress that they go through and everything. It's inspiring, really.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're not gonna get on a tangent. If you like talks like this, you guys definitely gonna want to join the Patreon. We no longer look at our videos as just reactions. We look at them as kind of like open discussions, analyzing them and breaking down videos and everything like that. This is fun. We don't do this for money. We don't do this for clickbait. We don't do this for anything like that. It's just a fun journey, and the love and support that y'all gave us and the information that y'all putting us on is just really being more helpful to that journey. So I honestly just can't wait for more. Obviously, if you are on our Patreon, we've been doing like the Rise of Bang Tang and the Run BTS stuff. It's just so much content we're trying to dive into and learn as much as we can about these guys. And I already love them. It's just as more content comes, it's just like, damn, how much more can I love you guys? But you want to add anything to that, Kurt?
Nah, just, thanks for, personally you for the part you've played in, getting me on board with K-pop and everything like that, and learning BTS and all these other groups. And thank you, Redeemers, Patreon, anyone who just even clicks on a video, just to take time out of your day to see how we feel about things you may have seen hundreds of times. I mean, that in and of itself is just, still astonishing to me. So thank you.
Yeah, Redeemers, Army, we love y'all to death. Thanks for all the love and support. Talk to us in the comments, man. #Redeemers. I'm going to try my best to answer as many questions and talk to everybody there. Like I said, join the Patreon. We have our Redemption Army, our little community content in there that we talk to and we do fun stuff on there with. And if you can't join it, just follow us on our journey on YouTube. We will continue to drop dope content. Can't stress the fact on how much we love the support that we're getting. And we're going to holler at y'all. Enjoy today's drop.
What a hey.
What a hey.